Hi, Gwendolyn. This is Liz calling from the research organization.
Yes, hi.
Is this still a good time for us to chat?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So you've got me and my colleague Molly in the room over here. Hi.
Hi.
How's your day gone so far?
So far, it is good.
That's not bad for a Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today. So we're just looking to gain a better understanding of people, their habits, and their activity levels. So we'll ask you some questions on those points. First off, is it all right if we record this call for our notes purposes?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, great. So why don't we start by you just walking me through kind of how your day-to-day routine looks. You know, waking up, doing things during the day, coming home in the evening. What's your typical routine for each day?
Okay, so I'm a teacher and I'm on summer vacation. So do you want like real first?
Could you give us both, if you don't mind?
Oh, yes. Okay. So during the school year, I normally wake up about 5:30, 5:45, and go to school. I wear a watch that kind of tells me how long I'm on my feet. So normally throughout the school year, I am standing about 10 out of the 12 hours that I'm so I'm used to school till about 5 o'clock. And then I pick up my daughter, come home, make dinner, and I'm usually not doing anything. I'm not standing. I don't do like cooking that requires more than 20 or 30 minutes worth of prep and cooking time. And then I'm usually in the bed by 11. So at school, the 10 to 12 hours is usually just walking around the room, doing my hall duty. It may require going up and down some stairs a few times a day, but I'm not like sweating or anything. And then for summer, it's normally been getting up about 9 o'clock and just usually sitting on the couch, maybe doing some window shopping or going out to a store like Target or something and walking around. But I know from my watch activity, like I'm not getting the same amount of standing time. I'm not getting the same amount of steps. So instead of getting like 6,000 to 7,000 steps, I'm probably getting like 2,000 or 3,000 steps.
What type of watch do you use to track that activity? Is it a Fitbit or an Apple Watch?
I have an Apple Watch.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
And how does that routine, your day-to-day routine, differ maybe from weekdays to weekends?
Weekends, well, when I was at school, weekends were definitely a lot slower. It was a lot less moving around. Now that every day is kind of a weekend for me, it's pretty much the same all days of the week, 7 days a week. I'm not getting as many steps in, doing a lot more sitting, or it's off and on. So I used to, there's like an alert on the Apple Watch that tells you like you need to stand, you haven't stood up in over an hour. I get that a lot more now that I'm on summer vacation, whereas when I was, school year was in session, I might get it at night once.
Okay. When that activity alert comes up, do you take action on it? Do you just snooze it?
I would say that if I get that 10 times in a week, I might maybe 3 times take action.
Okay.
More than likely, I just snooze it.
Yeah. What's maybe what's preventing you from getting up and taking action on that activity reminder?
I guess I don't really feel like getting up is going to be helpful. I guess I'm about 20 pounds heavier than I was before I had. And so since then, I haven't really seen any, like, I've only seen where I try to, like, work out and eat right, and I've only seen results once. So I guess I feel like standing or walking or or even with the times, that I've tried to work out, and maybe like I'll go 2-3 weeks and I eat healthy and work out. Also, the reminder is helpful, or standing is helpful, I guess.
Okay. Is there anything that you do find motivating? So maybe those reminders aren't helpful, but is there anything that is motivating to kind of get you up and out?
I do like the rings activity, and that I could share my activity with other people, so that is at least helpful. Other things, if I see like a friend of mine has done something, the problem is finding activities that I actually like, that I don't think are boring. So if someone were to say, let's go to, I don't know, try like a yoga class or something, and I were actually able to try it, or they had like childcare there, then something like that would be helpful.
Okay. Is childcare something that is a concern for you as you look into doing more of these physical activities?
It is.
Or any activity?
I joined a gym, and then I ended up canceling the membership right away because they didn't explain, and this was probably like back in October, they didn't explain the childcare thoroughly, and I just assumed the gym had changed names, and so I assumed, it is the same way that it was before, and it wasn't. It actually was really expensive for the child care, and so it's just really hard to find a place that's kind of like kid-friendly, where they have affordable child care if you're already paying for the membership, or at a place like that.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about habits. Have there been any new habits that you've tried to form?
I have tried to, now that I'm staying up a lot later, I have tried to not eat after 9 or 10 o'clock. I need to work on getting more sleep now that I'm going to be going back to school in the next month. I have also tried to drink more water. Water is not something that I like, so I have been trying to get at least 3. I know they say you should get like 64, or some people say half your body weight, but I can go like days and not drink water. So I've been trying to start with like 30, and if I get the 30 down really early, I try to get another 30 ounces in before I go to bed, but mostly not eating. And if I do feel hungry and I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, I'll like drink enough water or eat fruit or something.
Okay. Why are you trying to form those habits? So I know probably the sleep is because you're going to be getting up early to go back to school, but the not eating before bed or replacing it with water, what kind of prompted you to start forming those habits?
I just see other people posting about that, like as they change their habits, or people who go on diets, they may say, I'm not going to eat after 7. That's not really realistic for me, especially during the school year, because there are some late nights. But so that's where I've seen a different plan.
Where do you see
the not eating after?
Where do you see people posting?
Facebook.
On Facebook, okay.
Mostly, Facebook, Instagram are the two. I'm on those daily. And so I kind of use, tips that I see, and if I've seen it over and over again and it seems like a good idea, then I might use that. The sleeping thing, I'm just always tired. I have a condition, and they say that sometimes that can make you tired. So I kind of assume that might be a part of it.
What's worked well in helping you keep these habits?
Planning ahead definitely works well. So if I am, like with the water, having frozen fruit, having to put in the water, I might cut up a lemon and freeze those and put those in the water, or buy like fruit for squeeze and drop those into my water. So making sure if I have water to pour into the cup that I use, that helps buying certain things that I know I'm going to crave and eat. If it's here, I'm not going to go out and drive and get more than likely. So not having that and just having the right things to go to kind of fulfill a craving, even if it's not exactly what I want, that helps.
Mm-hmm.